expand. It has expanded its operations uh, in making in uh, in making uh, in making cleaner initiative. It has involved in uh, okay, I'm not able to say it. Uh, it
Clean
has
energy source, clean
yeah,
energy,
clean energy source in making clean
making
energy
energy,
source.
making India energy independent.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, like HPCL has different jobs. Like you can be in marketing, you can be in operation and maintenance, you can be in refinery. So, what are you doing currently in your apprenticeship? Because you are
Uh,
working in
Right.
CPCIL, huh? So that
Yes,
is
sir. Yes,
also
sir.
like similar company like HPCL. So
Yes,
what
sir.
are
Yes,
you
sir.
doing? Any projects, specific projects you are working on?
Uh, right now, I am in a power plant maintenance section of instrument. It's not like a project, but it's like a it's like day it's day-to-day activities. I learn about different different technologies which are being used and different why I'm learning why instrumentation is essential in an industry for its automation.
Why instrumentation is essential?
Uh, Instrumentation is essential as it measures, monitors, and controls a process in order to run it safely as well as to get products at required specifications.
Okay. So what are the basic parameters that we measure in instrumentation system?
The basic parameters which we measure are pressure, temperature, flow, and level.
Okay. Any kind of embedded system that you have worked on or you have got any exposure about that?
Uh, Previously, during my college times, I had used a microcontroller called Arduino. We had used that extensively for our master over project.
Okay. What was your final year project last year you graduated?
My final year project was related to communication networks, which is sort of not very much relevant to this, but it was related to Wi-Fi 6. It was related to designing a scheduler in Wi-Fi 6 networks.
Okay. So in your apprenticeship job, have you seen control valve?
Yes, sir, I have seen control valves.
What type of control valves are there?
Uh, the different types of control valves are there are basically can classify into two types. One is shut off valves. Another one, sorry, linear and rotary. Linear valves are those which in which the stem moves up and down, whereas in rotary, the the bo- uh, the stem of it rotates to give the control of it, and
What
some
is
of
the signal that a control valve receives? How much signal it can receive? What is the range of that signal?
for a pneumatic control valve to work, it needs 3 to 15 psi.
What is PSI?
Psi is pounds per square inch. It's a unit of pressure.
1 PSI or 1 bar equals to how much PSI?
1 bar is equal to 14.7 psi.
Okay. So, do you know about orifice plate?
Yes, sir. I know about orifice plate. It's a primary sensing element which is used to create the pressure difference.
Okay. How would you think that orifice is installed in a pipeline? And as you are in apprenticeship, so you must have encountered this problem. Like, what will be the inlet line? What will be the outlet line? How will you define that this is the inlet, this is the outlet, or this is the upstream, this is the downstream when an orifice is inserted into the pipeline?
So, uh, so, uh, so basically, in the uh, upstream of the orifice plate, the pressure is going to be high. and the downstream pressure is going to be low, since due to the area of continuity, that is initi- uh, initially the flow will be
Do
lesser
you think that you can just see the orifice and say that this portion will be upstream, this portion will be down? Is there any structural difference in the construction of orifice plate? Have you seen that or not?
uh, uh, no sir, I'm not sure about it.
Okay, okay. Uh, what do you mean by PMMC meter?
PMMC stands for uh, permanent magnetic moving coil. It's basically a type of analog electronic mechanic device, which basically deviates when uh, it senses any current or voltage.
What does it measures? AC
Uh,
current
it,
or DC current?
it can measure only DC current, not
Oh.
AC.
And moving iron instrument?
Moving iron instrument, it is it can measure both AC and DC voltages and currents.
What is piezoelectric sensor?
Sir,
What is piezoelectric sensor?
piezoelectric sensor is a type of sensor which, when exposed to any sort of displacement, gives an electrical output.
How many family members do you have?
Uh, Including me, there are four others, sir.
Okay, okay. So,
Four of them.
do you think that you can contribute for the HPCL growth and for the energizing India or making India energy independent? So,
Sure, sir.
can you contribute as an instrumentation engineer to the company's growth as well as your personal growth?
Yes, sir. I can surely contribute it. Uh, because I have a lot of passion for writing software for software to operate hardware, and I like to I like a hands-on experience with different kinds of transmitters, kind of walls, and communicators, and different other instruments related to
Okay,
it.
but suppose that if you are not in like operation and maintenance department or in refinery division, then how can you manage few of the people? How can you talk effectively to them? And how can you effectively complete your work which will be assigned to you on daily to daily basis? Do you have any prior work experience on managing people or things like this?
Uh, no, sir. I don't have much experience in managing people.
Okay, so did you never get any chance to participate in your college event or team building or anything like that?
I have involved in college course projects, but I haven't got much opportunity uh, in club activities or anything like
Okay,
that.
so do you know about thermo well?
Yes, sir. I know about thermowell.
Why it is used?
Thermowell is used in order to keep the thermocouple from being uh, from getting from getting what is it from for
Done.
protecting the thermocouple, basically, from excessive heat or something like that,
Okay,
and
okay,
to see to that it senses properly also.
okay, okay. So, uh, if I have to measure a temperature of around 800 degrees Celsius, which type
So
of temperature element would be the suitable for it?
we can use thermocouple of type K itself.
What is
It's
the
a standard.
material that we use in thermocouple usually?
Uh, we
A type.
use K type. We use chromal and aluminum. It's an alloy, chromal and
Oh,
aluminum.
okay. RTD element. What is RTD element?
RTD stands for resistance temperature detector. Uh, uh, uh,
What is the element that
hmm,
it is made up of?
I'm not sure about it.
Okay, okay. Uh, LVDT. Have you heard about LVDT?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have heard about LVDT. LVDT stands for linear variable differential transformer.
Hmm.
It basically takes in the displacement of the uh, iron core and converts it to an electrical voltage.
Okay. So, like, you have been given a task of preparing an Excel sheet and preparing a report for a day of production in refinery,
Yes, sir.
and you don't have any prior experience of preparing Excel sheet and submitting it and then reviewing all these things. So, what will you do? Like, would you like to take, like, how would you approach to complete this type of work when your manager has given this kind of work to you? What would be
So,
your first approach?
so first I would try to take the help. Uh, First, I will try to take help of seniors. If that isn't available, I will go with my own intuitive approach. Seeing, I'll go and observe what's happening in the field or place where the production is happening. See what sort of products are being uh, produced. Look at the capacity and list out the capacity, how much of it is being produced. Uh,
But if you think that if you go in the field and check all these things, then would you be able to provide that report at the end of the day?
uh, uh,
What would be the
uh,
best possible scenario that you can imagine right now so that you can complete your work within a very given specific period of time? So, what would be your approach?
so yeah, I'll try to take list of whatever happens in the field till till a specific time. After that, most likely that there will be an end of the day, and after that, I will spend some time on writing the report and submitting it to the manager. The that would
PID
be my
controller.
best.
What is PID controller?
Uh, PID controller is a uh, type of a control action. It works on three
Hmm.
different control
Yes.
actions: proportional, integral, and derivative. In proportional, uh, in proportional control, basically output will be proportional to the error. Output it will be proportional to the error uh, between the set point and the process variable. So more the error there is, the stronger the control action would be. An example for this is we can have a thermowell where if the temperature heats up, if temperature goes too high, the wall has to the flow needs to be increased so that the temperature reduces, and as the temperature falls down, we need to close the this thing as well. For integral, integral controller is used to uh, eliminate steady state error by summing up the past errors. uh, and derivative uh, works by uh, taking
Change.
the
Okay.
rate of
Okay. Okay.
error in this thing.
So, what was your branch? Electronics and instrumentation. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Electronics part also, you know.
Yes, sir. Uh,
Okay. So, in electronics, what is ramp signal?
RAM stands for random access memory, and
Ramp signal.
RAM
Not
signal. Okay. Sorry. Uh, RAM signal is basically for time lesser than zero, the signal will be zero, and for time greater than zero, the signal would be of the form y equal to some proportionality times. It would be proportional to the time.
okay. Okay. Okay, Ritik. Then uh, feedback I will give like your way of explaining things are like good enough, very good, and you can like work on a little bit on situational things like some of the situation that will be given to you, then you can work on like how would you complete a work, how do you complete your given work within a period of time. And one thing also you missed out, RTD element. It is very famous
Yes.
element, PT100. You must be knowing also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
I
these
had
things,
forgotten.
these things can happen in an interview. So you just need to be a little cautious about it. Yet you are
Yes.
very well prepared and you are very confident. You are explaining very well. And just work on some situational things and work a little bit more. Like technical is okay. Technical, these things can be asked only, and just be prepared and keep revising all these concepts.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, and just go through once the type of control valves, like
Yes.
body control, which type of bodies can be there, globe valve, ball valve, butterfly valve, and then actuating signals, how actuating signal comes to the positioner. And these little bit properties you can revise, and based on flow characteristics, how many control valves are there. These basic things you can prepare. And regarding all your communication skill, way of explaining things, looking confident while giving interviews is very good. So we'll meet in next interview again with some
Yes, sir.
different topics. And yeah,
Yes, sir.
based on that I will give feedback. So keep
Thank
preparing
you
and
very much.
best of luck for your
Yeah.
coming interview, huh? Okay.
Yes. Sir, when would be the next interview?